Whoops. Well, welcome to the 1 month Loc'versary. I know some of you are thinking, Sheila, we didn't know you had even locked your hair, but welcome. Okay, one of the things I'm starting off the new year with is my drink tower. I don't know what else to call it. If you hear a sound in the background, it is my washing machine washing clothes. So this tells me and helps me keep up with my fluid intake over the course of the day so that I'm not dehydrated by the time I get to the end of the day, and so that I'm not trying to get it all in at one time. So that is one of the things that I've been working on this year. I know we're only 3 days in, but that is definitely one of the things that I'm working on this year. It was a 2-pack, so I have one and my daughter has one, and we have been using that. And actually I think we got it last week, so I've had it for a little while, but I'm thinking that that's really helping me already, like, stay on top of what I'm drinking. I even took it with me when I went out of town. Okay, but that's not really what you're here for. You're here for this 1 month Loc'versary. Okay, it's a little over a month. Right after Thanksgiving, I went in and got my hair locked by a local loctician here, and just ignore the extremely light brown edges, because I was doing a summer thing there for a while, and now you guys are gonna be all over me because I'm gonna, this needs to be darker. So eventually that's gonna make its way back to a darker brown. But so I'm 1 month in, so let me just give you a minute to take a look at everything. Oh, and it is sort of pulled back here. Let me take it down so you can actually see what it all looks like. And I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn around and let you see it. So now you can see why this needs to be brown, okay? Because it looks like I have no hair there when I actually have a hair there. But so this is what it looks like. Now, some of this got retwisted recently because it was coming extremely undone, and so it looks a lot barer up here. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing is not doing a whole lot of retwisting like in the back. So let me turn around and let you take a look at that.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out. You stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way. Can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall. Sometimes you fall. Precious cargo. Be careful with my heart.
So you can really tell that there's a lot of shrinkage going on. So let me take a piece here in the front, and you can see how long that actually is there. My hair is very fine, so I should put that in the thumbnail too. 1 month locker, and of course when I pull on it, it doesn't want to go back up. So now I've gotten it all out of shape, but you can see how long the hair actually is. So it's like it's half its length pretty much, and I have really pulled that out of commission. But so let's talk about a few things. What's happened during this? Okay, it's a little over a month, so we'll say 5 weeks. Okay, and yes, I did go back to pulling my hair back because I'm really hot. I've worked out this morning, got on the water rower for an hour, and so I'm sort of hot, and I just don't want the hair all in my face this morning. All right, so let's talk about this first month and what it was like. Okay, so when did I make the decision to lock? Actually, I made it a while back. I just, really had not set aside the time. I knew one person who could do it, and my daughter has a friend, he knew someone, so I wound up going to his person. She did a great job. I'll pop in a picture here so you can see. She actually styled it, and I kept it like that for 3 weeks before I washed it, just to sort of give it a chance to set, and it was fine. So I washed it at the 3-week mark, and then I've been washing it weekly since. So, and I think what I'm gonna do is just wash it every Saturday, just to sort of stay consistent with a routine that'll work for me, because I know generally I can probably get away with doing that. Now, why did I decide to lock? Well, I had been thinking about this for a long time. I have been natural for a long time. And I'm trying to think, did I go back to being not natural? I can't even remember, but I've been natural for years. And I really did, in the beginning, I did twist outs, mostly. That was pretty much, or wash and go. I either did a twist out or wash and go. That was usually how I wore my hair. Then I started doing, I think at the end of 2017, that was when I started doing like faux lock extensions. And then for the last probably 2 years, it's been like twist. That's all. I just did twist extensions. I literally would just wash my hair. So it's been like in protective styling for like 2 years. But there was this period around, I think like 2018, 2019, when I had really gotten it dyed and I really wasn't taking care of it. And so a lot of it like really broke off. Up to that point, it had been really healthy. But I ran for office and I just didn't have a lot of time, and I let my hair routine, like that was the thing. You can't keep all of those balls in the air. And so when one falls, it falls. And my hair was the one that fell. And at the end of that, 2017 was when I went into using the faux extensions. And that sort of protective styling really sort of helped. So I have very fine hair. So we're gonna see how this works. But so I have wanted to do it because I was already like not going to perm my hair anymore anyway. I was looking for something that could be a lot more natural and that didn't require a whole lot of upkeep and maintenance. And yes, sometimes I will do the laid edges and that sort of thing, but at this point, you know, in my life, I'm not feeling like that's something I have to do unless I'm going for a different kind of look. So I'm looking for something that is a little bit more natural, a little bit more in keeping with what my hair wants to do on its own. So why fight it? You know, I'm gonna go with it. Hey, you want a lock? Okay, I'm here. We can take this journey together. So that's where I am. So what has it been like? Like I said, I know I'm rambling because I didn't have a plan. I just know I wanted to do this video. So what size? So I didn't want to do like overly thick locks, and I did not want to do sister locks or really, really thin locks, because it's sort of like my hair is already really fine. And so I wanted something that was sort of medium size, and that was what I told her. And I think that's likely what we're going to have here. And like I said, you can see it thickening up in some spots already. And yeah, so next retwist, when is that going to happen? So I have decided that I'm not going to rush the retwisting. I did redo some of these because they totally came apart and out, and I think like these on this one on the side, so you can see I did a little bit right there, and this one also, well, yeah, so some of these you can see where I went back in because they were just like, they weren't even together anymore. And so yeah, so now that I think those are pretty much, I think there's just one that's come together that I need to go back in and separate, this one. So that's one baby that I gotta fix. But other than that, the rest of them have now, you know, we're at about the 5-week mark. So the rest of them have decided, they understand that that's their new home. Yes, and that's what the home is gonna look like. So I think they're pretty much, you know, accustomed to it now a little bit. So yeah, I'm not going to be pushing the retwist. I'm going to go a long period of time before I do a formal retwist. As a matter of fact, I have to go out of town next month, and so I'm thinking when I come back from that is, you know, like end of February is maybe when I'll do like a first full head retwist. Yes, that's the plan, if you can have a plan around these things. All right, what kind of products am I using? So I am using Not Your Mother's whatever. It's in a red bottle. Anyway, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I haven't done like a cleansing wash yet. You know, I just haven't. I get it. It's more of a moisturizing shampoo, and it feels really good on my hair, and then I use a conditioner afterward, and I really have to work hard to make sure I get all of that conditioner out. I do seal afterward with some oil, and I think it's African Pride is the brand that I'm using. It has castor oil, coconut, olive, jojoba, and I want to say it has like 5 different oils in it. So I use that to oil my scalp and seal in the moisture, and then for the misting spritz to just like get moisture back in the hair a little sometimes so that it doesn't dry out. I'm using something that I got from a friend, so I can't even tell you what that is, but I actually like it. It has like a peppermint kind of aroma to it, but I actually love that, so I'm using that. And so far I'm liking everything. There's nothing not to like here. Like I said, the process has been really easy when you're used to doing twist outs and doing twist extensions and all of the time that takes, because you know you gotta go through the whole washing stuff with your hair, and then you gotta go buy the hair, and then you gotta do the style. Yeah, like this is so simple by comparison. So if you are thinking about doing it, I would say why wait, go ahead, get started now. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's where I am. Like 1 month in, like 5 weeks, you know, like 5 weeks. Yeah, right at about 5 weeks. And like I said, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of retwists, probably not for another month. Let it just thicken up at the root and then go from there. And maybe when I come back, I will have dyed this so that it's like matching the other brown, but yeah, we'll fix that together. All right, hope you got something out of this video. I know I haven't been here for a while, but I'm back. It's 2020.